Well, summers are here and so is the summer's partner. India's largest manufacturer of ready-to-drink, that is Rasna, has acquired a legacy brand, Jumpin. Well, sir, we are joined here by Mr. Piruz Khambatta, who is the group chairman of Rasna. Sir, you made Gen Zs like us so happy bringing two legacy drinks together. Sir, I would like you to paint a picture of how this acquisition will come forward as a strategy and will fill the hearts of people.
Thank you very much for your kind words. And Rasna, by the grace of God, is the largest manufacturer of powdered soft drink in the world. And today Rasna Orange is the #1 orange drink in the world. But India is also fast changing, and Indian beverage landscape is changing. And now we are talking of a market of almost 100,000 crore rupees. And Rasna obviously has a itch to grow further. And the itch was also in the ready-to-drink segment. Now, obviously, that's a much bigger segment than powder segment, not in India and anywhere in the world. Even in the highest per capita consumption of powder market like Philippines, still the ready-drink is much bigger than the powder. So our choice was either to create our own brand or to work on relaunching some brands. Now, lately, you must have seen some of our competitors have been also relaunching Indian products. There's a lot of nostalgia in some Indian brands, and I think Jumpin has that. It already had a recall, and as you probably said, the family linkage, the emotions of Jumpin and Rasna are pretty same. We would not have liked to acquire something which was more adultish in nature or more like for a caffeinated drink or a cola, but Jumpin was a fruit drink like Rasna, and I think to that extent is a good synergy, and we do believe that 1 + 1 year is not 2 but 11. So we'll be using Jumpin's recall, Jumpin's overall what you call Tetra Pak offerings and all that, pet offerings also, but reformulating the product because India is very different. The expectations of the customer today are very different than earlier days. Today people want more fruitier products, so we are having more fruit, thicker products. They want health, so we are reformulating the product completely with health. It has 10 vitamins including vitamin C, and it has low sugar. All the products are low sugar, all the range. So it is not like a offering of low sugar, it's like standard offering. Because I do believe that at 10 rupees, the people deserve a better quality product. So at the same price, we are giving a better product. So the pricing of all the products would be same as competition. So the 1 liter is roughly 99 rupees of the Tetra Pak, 200 ml is 20 rupees, 125 ml is 10 rupees, and similarly the PET 1.2 liter is 75, same as competition, but a much better product. So we are giving a better product, and obviously it will be distributed by the Rasna team, and obviously we'll be adding on some people. So hopefully it will be available in a few months across India, and we are not wanting to call it Rasna Jumpin, so it will be sold as Jumpin from the house of Rasna, from our group, and we do believe that Jumpin should stand on its own feet going forward.
Absolutely great. Also, you mentioned about the growth. So I wanted to know that what is your estimated growth in terms of revenue, if you can mention as well. And at the second point, like how are you seeing the rural and urban demand going forward when you're introducing Jumpin from the house of Rasna? So the first point will be the growth estimation, and second will be the demand. How are you seeing it going forward?
We expect the business to add to around 1,000 crore turnover in the next few years, and we do expect that we are not trying to take market share from anybody, because with our health offerings, we'll be creating a new market, growing the market, and in the RTD space. And I somehow believe that the real growth in India, not only for Rasna, for that matter, Jumpin or many brands, FMCG story is today rural and semi-urban and mid-town. I think to an extent we are quite saturated, the Bombays and the Delhis of the world as far as FMCG is concerned. There is a much better scope also in terms of margins also, because here there is too much competition, then the schemes are too many. So I think we will be concentrating on the real India. So we will be in the Batindas and the Anands of the world, and of course in Bombays we will be in the Bullens of the Bombay, Thanas and Bhivandis. And I do believe that we want to reach the hinterland of the country, like with Rasna, with this product also. And I have done a lot of work, research, as media or films. There is nothing like a rural film or a rural TVC. Or similarly products, the same products but lesser pack sizes as something which is needed. So I think we are very happy to introduce the 10 rupee pack size and the 20 rupee pack size, and we do believe that will grow the market.
Absolutely. You painted the picture for India. I want to understand what in terms of your export business, how many percentage will go in the exports, and what is the current chart sheet of like balance sheet of the exports as well?
See, export after COVID has been growing. Lately, all exports of Indian products are growing for two reasons. One, people are now trusting India as a manufacturing partner.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have started relocated their plants into India. They are also looking at Indian job workers, toll takers to make their product. Similarly, Indian manufacturers, we were very sort of narrow-minded earlier, so to speak. We never used to expand beyond India. I think many Indians are now going abroad. Rasna Cholo was, we were not that, we went abroad quite early. But still, we are expanding abroad. So the abroad growth is much higher than India. Abroad, for example, growth is almost 30%. And we do believe that this will carry on. Incidentally, in export markets, I have a very different product portfolio also than what we have in India in terms of the range, in terms of the health offerings, in terms of the packaging and the flavors also. So that will continue, and even Jumpin sooner or later, and I don't know when honestly, but we will be taking it abroad in some form or the other. So we do believe that that will also be in exports.
So any target countries, any country?
See, we have a problem in any RTD that you cannot, the cost of transportation. So obviously, if you are to export from India, then it will be nearby India, where probably it is $100, $200, $300 a container, which are basically the Middle East markets, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. But we are not looking at that model alone. We are also looking at making Jumpin abroad on a franchisee model, where we give our brand and the concentrate, and it is packed locally. So we are right now looking at those options, because then only we can give it that price. So we are looking at those options even in UK and USA. So if that works, then that is the best way to launch the product, being bottled in the local markets, not from India, not exported from India.
Okay, so there is one fun fact you mentioned earlier. So in couple of years back, when we used to travel from railways, a mango drink, Jumpin was used to be there. So you also mentioned that you're working towards Indian Railways having Jumpin from the house of Rasna.
Yeah, 100%. Because Tetra Pak is a well accepted pack in the railways, and the 200 pack which you have, 200 ml, actually the Tetra Pak is the right. See, in railways they have acceptance. You can't put any size. They have their own size. So 200 ml Tetra Pak is the size. You can't put 125. You can't 1 liter. So we will be definitely relaunching that. And I think the whole world knows that Air India and railways both used to keep Jumpin only. So in both we will try. Of course, it's a tender process. It's like I can't say that tomorrow it will be there, but we will get the product there. Both the places, airlines also and railways also. And luckily, if you ask me, even the trade of this railways and they understand this brand, because they have sold it, and not too long back. So I'm thinking that it will be relatively easier.
So before I let you go, just last question. What is your future strategies? What will be the future projects you will be working on? Because ready to drink is a vast segment in a country like India, because we have a lot of varieties as well. So some of the future core points that you want to mention.
To be very honest, when you are working in the powder concentrate space, you are working on a customer who is more into in-house. And it is like saying you are a condiment. So you are reaching people who want to make a recipe or make something at home. As soon as you are a ready drink, then you are reaching out to a very modern, youthful customer also. And it gives you a chance to experiment. So, for example, there is a beautiful combination of fruit and milk. And there are a lot of things you can do with it. So we will be also in future using the Jumpin route brand extensions to get into products which are more milk oriented, milk based, and more towards what I call, not I will say rich homes or something, but more premium seekers. Now imagine, for example, just to give an example, we have a product in the powder segment called Honey Vita. It is a mixture of honey and vitamins and malt. So we can look at certain these type of, what I call nutritional products in the Jumpin category also. Imagine a malt and a fruit combination, or a honey and a fruit combination. And I'm sure if you ask me, there are takers for this type of products. So that is the type of arena, but it will take some time because we are working on the R&D on that.
Well, thank you so much, sir. You have painted a wonderful picture, and congratulations on your brilliant accusation. We look forward to have conversation more in future. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe. If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.